What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. As you guys probably know, Tesla just announced that they're doing a 5-for-1 stock split. They just announced this last night as of August 11th. And I don't know about you guys, but I think this is pretty big news because their stock has just been on a tear lately and they've been increasing their numbers over and over with very little signs of slowing down. So for those who don't know what a stock split is, it basically takes the stock amount, the price of the stock, and just divides it by 5. So if you own one share of Tesla right now, which is worth about $1,400 to $1,500, you would now own 5 stocks and they would each be worth about $300. So there's no increase in price, but with a stock split, it kind of hypes up the stock, even though technically nothing's really supposed to happen because the stock should stay where it is. But when a company announces something like this, especially for the first time, because Tesla's never done a stock split, there becomes a lot of hype around the stock and people start getting excited for when it's going to split, and then they'll be able to buy more shares. So if you're a shareholder, on August 21st, you'll receive a dividend of 4 additional shares for each share that you currently own. And these shares will be distributed after closing on the trading day of August 28th. And then trading for Tesla will be adjusted to the new share price of around $300 on August 31st. So when I was doing a little research about Tesla's stock split, I stumbled across this article here, and it says Tesla bears will likely finally see Tesla shares drop below $300. This is kind of funny because there's been a lot of people who are very bearish against Tesla, and they think Tesla is very overvalued. Well, now they'll finally see this $300 price point. And in my opinion, I think after this stock split, the price is going to continue going back up. I think in the next few years, Tesla will probably have to do another stock split and split up the stock again. This could just be me, but I think the company is just growing and Tesla has a huge future and a very good outlook because everything is going electric these days. All these new electric vehicle companies are popping up. Something else sort of that you should keep in the back of your mind is that a lot of people think that when a stock splits that it's a very bullish sign, because it sort of gives a signal that the stock has a lot of potential. So the company splits the stock to give it a more affordable price for your average investor. Now, even though your everyday consumer investor isn't really going to change much for the stock price as compared to these big corporations that invest in companies, it still affects the stock price, even if it's not substantial. But even these big corporations, they're going to be buying more shares as well. Because even though nothing should happen with the share price and the price of Tesla, just in your mind, if you're thinking that you own currently 1 share and then you're going to get 5, and now Tesla's trading at a cheaper price, it kind of plays a trick in your mind and you just think Tesla is cheaper right now, so you're going to buy more. Maybe not everybody's thinking that, but I think that's a common thought among your average investor. So I definitely would not be surprised if Tesla stock continued going up more than it already has. Just in after hours yesterday, after this was announced, Tesla stock went up around 6% or so. Another great example of this is just recently when Apple announced that they're doing a 4-for-1 stock split. Apple's share price has gone up around 10% since they announced that. So I would be on the lookout for Tesla and I would continue watching them. If you don't already own shares, this might be a good time to buy in because I think they'll definitely spike up here in the near future. And especially after this stock split, I think they'll get a lot of hype and a lot of people will start investing when they couldn't afford to buy in at this $1,400 and $1,500 price point. But I was also reading on another article and it said that because all these new brokerages are offering fractional shares like Robinhood and M1 Finance and all these other brokerages, if every brokerage in the future offers fractional shares, there's really no reason for a company to do a stock split anymore. Because if people can afford to pay just $5, $10 to get into a stock, like if you have fractional shares on Robinhood right now, you can pay $1 to buy shares of Tesla. So you'll get a very small share of Tesla. But if every company in the future has fractional shares, there's almost no reason for these companies to do a stock split, although they probably will continue doing them. But it's very likely that you'll see it a lot less often. Because back when Apple was doing these stock splits, back in the 80s and 90s, there wasn't fractional shares with all these brokerages, and now there is. So just something else to keep in mind, this could be potentially the only stock split that Tesla does. Now, I don't personally think that's the case. I think they will split more in the future, but it's just something to kind of keep in the back of your mind. because this could be a very good opportunity, especially if it is one of the only stock splits that Tesla is going to do. And here I just wanted to take a look at the price of Tesla. As you can see, if we look at the 1 week chart, yesterday Tesla was trading around 1400 or so, and then they dipped down towards the end of the trading day. They got down to 1369. And then after hours, they reported that they're doing the stock split, and they spiked up to almost 1450, and then today they're up even more. They went from 1443 and now they're up to 1475. So you can see already Tesla is going up slightly just as of yesterday from them announcing this stock split. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Do you guys think this is a good thing or a bad thing that Tesla is doing a stock split? And are you planning on buying more shares, or are you going to wait until they do the stock split? Also, make sure you guys hit the like button. It really helps out the channel. It helps with the YouTube algorithm and helps promote my videos to more people, so more people can see the channel and see the videos I produce. So I would really appreciate it if you guys hit the like button. Also subscribe and hit the notification bell if you're new. And with that said, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you back here in the next one.